Hello, my friends. How are y'all doing? Today is it time for Explorer again. We had the World Championship, which was partly Draft, Dominaria, Standard, and then Explorer as well. And here we have the deck that Matti Kuisma, Julian Wellman, Carl Sarup, and Simon Nielsen registered for the tournament. Temur Transmogrify. I was with them during the testing process. I mostly helped them on standard, I must say. So I just watched from the sidelines while they were playing and choosing decks for Explorer. And yeah, I saw this deck and they were really convinced about it. They said they liked most of the top matchups. So I didn't say much against it. I was like, yeah, okay, why not? Sure. And I mean, one of the big reasons why this deck was chosen by the team was that it is very good against Rakdos midrange. It just puts multiple permanents on the into play with Fable, with Esika's Chariot. Shark Typhoon is a nice 2-for-1. And then Transmogrify plus Lukka at some point will just crush through and get this Titan of Industry down, which is just this huge 7/7, make a 4/4. I mean, Rakdos has like Fatal Push, Bone Crusher Giant, Abrade. They don't have many answers for a big creature like a Titan of Industry. So yeah, this deck is very good against Rakdos, has game against almost anything in the format, and that's why they chose it. And today I want to showcase the deck to you and also test it myself a little bit. Because I have a tournament coming up in 3 weeks in Sofia, which is going to be Pioneer. It's like the mother format of Explorer, right? The big one. So this deck is somewhat similar to that, and the testing Explorer is similar to testing Pioneer a little bit. So I'm interested in trying this, and then maybe also going over to Pioneer. Planning to play Pioneer maybe on stream. Not maybe. I'm going to play Pioneer on stream. Not for the YouTube channel, but for Twitch. And just in general, because I really want to succeed in Sofia and I want to get that format, yeah, inside and out, everything. Anyways, now we're talking about this deck. So what's interesting is that it's not super focused on combo. For example, there were lists in the past that had Curious Briefcase as a 2-drop, which was pretty good with Transmogrify, because then, boom, you can turn free the Titan, which gives you a really fast draw. But yeah, I mean, the Curious Briefcase is just not that good otherwise. You can still do the turn free with Careful Cultivation, end step, make it 1/1, untap, Transmogrify on turn free. So you still have that explosiveness, just less explosive, but therefore you get just better card quality. And instead of the more combo-oriented stuff, you have removal, Abrades and Fire Prophecies in the main. You have Make Disappear as a counter spell. You have Spell Pierce to push through your own Transmogrify against opposing removal. And yeah, you just got more interaction to play sort of this combo control type of game plan. And you also play 80 cards with Yorion. Yorion is excellent in Flickering Fable, Esika's Chariot, Titan of Industry. So yeah, I mean, Yorion just fits the deck very well and also makes the Rakdos matchup even better. Having that companion is just so important. And the funny thing is, Shota Yasuoka played Rakdos midrange. Not really. He played Rakdos midrange at the World Championship, but he splashed for 1 card. Green. He splashed for Esika's Chariot 4 times in his Rakdos midrange deck. And I believe his plan was to beat the mirror match with that card. And that tells you how strong Esika's Chariot is in the matchup against Rakdos. It's just one of the absolute best cards in the format against the black midrange pile. So yeah, this is the deck. Sideboard is, fairly straightforward. We got some Graveyard Hate, we got some Aether Gust, we got another Abrade, a Fry, Reckoner Bankbuster to draw some cards, Mystical Pursuit. Soul Sear is mainly there to destroy Shieldred. It's a card not only in Standard, it's also a pretty big one in Explorer due to Rakdos Sacrifice, Rakdos Midrange having it, and another Akroan War. And here we have 2 Hornet Queen as the last 2 cards in the deck, in the sideboard, which are there to be sided in against mono blue spirits and then take over the game against that deck with 5 Death Touch flyers. I mean, spirits has a very hard time to get through that. So that's a cool, neat little tech there. Yeah. So that's the deck. Really excited to be playing it. I think it's a really cool deck. And yeah, let's get into the cues. Also, the season has just reset, so we're gonna be again in platinum as we can do a little race to the top. And let's get started. Temur Transmogrify. All right. Let's see how many people play Explorer these days. In Standard, you usually get to queue fairly fast. I'm just gonna make sure, get the sideboard guide, and then we're ready to go. Play first. As I think it's fine. It's close. But I mean, I have Abrade, then Yorion to hand, then Chariot, then Flicker Chariot. That's a pretty good fair game plan. So it's gonna beat a lot of fair decks. Abrade is killing Greasefang, so that's important too. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play this. My plan, I need double blue for the Yorion, which this provides with the Steam Vents. Well, I guess I have the Barkchannel Pathway, so that was nonsense. Okay, then I probably should have kept this in hand with 4 lands already. Alright, I guess I'll kill that. Pretty cool basics. What is this? Is this mono black midrange maybe? Chariot's gonna be good. Oh, Transmogrify. Hello. Hello to the party. And that's the power of this deck. It can play a pretty good fair game plan with Fable and Chariot and Yorion, but it also has to Transmogrify to get a Titan of Industry out. Which I could do right now. Ah, okay. I mean, I have 2 very good cards, but they have to take the Transmog. Okay. Oh, they attack. They just let the Lily die. Well, I mean, that's fine, I guess. Well. Okay. That was pretty good. Make a 4/4 and put a shield counter on my Titan. And now we can copy Rhinos. I mean, my turn would have been really good. Like, yeah. Okay, I was pretty lucky. I'm not gonna lie. But my turn would have been pretty good otherwise as well. Like, just flickering a Chariot there is really good. Killing the Lily, having 6 cats in play. And now, I mean, the Yorion's, like, incredibly good. And Invoke Despair is just not gonna cut it. Okay, they're realizing that too. 1-for-1ing this Temur deck is just not gonna work. Okie dokie. I mean, Bankbuster seems pretty dope. They likely have Shieldred, right? So I want a Soul Sears. That's what I would assume. I would just sideboard like I would sideboard against Black-Red. Although I wouldn't sideboard Aether Gust, which is good against Black-Red. But Akroan War is a card you bring in against Red-Black. Might be good here too. Pretty bad against Invoke Despair. Cut the Voltage Surge. Not sure about the Akroan War. Against Invoke Despair. That's like, especially on the draw, I think I'm just gonna cut that card. Against Red-Black, it's good to steal Shieldred. Maybe I just need it here. But I guess I have 1 enchantment. If I have Fable out, I can sack the Fable. I guess I have Omen too. Okay, never mind. I have some enchantments I can sack. In that case, Just cut the braids. I also have Spell Pierce for Invoke Despair, so that's really good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay without the braids. Oh. That's a mulligan for me. That's a keep. I could keep the Titan in hand. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, I guess I need a braid for that. This is pretty pathetic. Drawing only lands and Spell Pierce. That's a good card. That is probably the best draw in my deck. Yeah, it has to be, right? With Yorion in hand. Am I double blocking Aetherborn? I think I should. It's a tough trade to make. It really is. Not a pretty trade. Don't really want to do it. Take 4, go to 8. I'll take 4. Fatal push, huh? Yeah, I mean, I would have gotten blown out by Fatal Push too if I make that block. I can crew the Chariot, attack, make a cat. Gonna go really low on life, which is not great. Would have looked better if I would have just kept the Titan in hand. I considered it. But I mean, I really didn't know that I would draw so many lands. I'll take 4. Play with the fire here a little bit. But if I find a Titan, I mean, I have to literally find Titan, to be fair. Because I can't Transmog or Lukka with Grave Digger's Cage in play. I will discard these two. Akroan War, that's nice. Okay, I'll just attack everybody. Could just Akroan War one of these friends. Akroan War is nice with Chariot. You can crew, and then the tapped creature deals self-damage. Because it has Death Touch, I can crew a Chariot with the third chapter on the stack. It will kill itself. Or I could just play Yorion. I should probably just play Yorion. I suspect they have a Shieldred in hand. Yeah, I'll kill one at least. And then... how do I kill the other one? Deadly Dispute, wow. Do I just block for Chariot? Block with Yorion maybe? I think that's reasonable. All the other lines kind of lose against Fatal Push. If I activate Chariot, it gets killed by Fatal Push. They didn't make a land drop, which is curious. I have 12 damage in 2 turns here. It's pretty good. If they have a Shieldred, Hive. Just get rid of these two. I don't think I need them. That's pretty good. Alright, getting it done against Mono Black mid-range. I think my sideboarding was a bit off, but I also wasn't sure exactly what I was playing against. Should have kept their Braids in. Probably didn't board in the Bankbuster. Yeah. Macbeth MTG, okay. Negative. I want to board in Hornet Queen. I want to play against Spirits. Oof. Yes, I keep. I'm not happy about it. Okay, Stitcher. It's the Greasefang deck. I'm gonna Spell Pierce that. I think that's just good enough to Spell Pierce. It mills so many cards, makes the graveyard full, finds the Greasefang, finds lands if they're missing those. Lair of the Hydra is neat. That's just a 1/1 that you can make late in the game, then Transmogrify. Just a 1/1 you have laying on the battlefield, hidden in a way. That was a pretty good mill. If the last card in hand is Greasefang, it's kind of funny. I can counter Greasefang for a while because I have this Lair of the Hydra, which I can then activate. But that costs me 4 mana in total. I basically have to keep up 4 mana for a long time here to be able to do that. Or I can just return Yorion, play next turn and get a clock going and just hope my opponent doesn't have Greasefang. For 2 turns, essentially. I think that's the better line to win the game. Keeping up 4 mana is pretty costly. Okay.
No more distractions.
Okay.
We all have things we rather forget.
Oh, they attack. It's just unfortunate that it won't kill the Lily. Next turn, it can just stay back with the Stitcher.
You couldn't be more annoying.
Oof, that's a Grease Fang. So they won't activate the Lily, obviously. I can hope that they don't draw land off the top. Attack with my Lair on the Lily, so they have to sack this. I can also just do nothing here. Wait until I can drop the Yorion. But then if I drop the Yorion, they can just minus with the Lily. But on the other hand, I have a Titan coming. But, I mean, they will just plus next turn. What do I discard? The Yorion? And then I have a Titan if I draw land. Which is kind of decent against Parhelion. I mean, it eats Parhelion, but it doesn't really do anything against Greasefang. And the Angels. So it's not that good against... Ah, this is tough. How do I win this game? I don't know. It's really difficult. Maybe I can buy time.
I'm tired of your secrets.
In this case, I should have just activated Lair. Maybe I should just activate the Lair. Try my luck. Now I play Yorion. They'll just sack it. What if I activate Lair now? As a 2/2. I won't have enough mana to then activate it again, right? No. Oh wait, what? No, I won't. But I have to... I need 1 more mana. I mean, this game is way too close in a way. It's such a weird game. If I play Yorion, I just make it sack. But then they at least lose the Lily. Okay, I guess. And I have to hope that they don't draw anything good again. Like, they don't draw an untapped land, basically. That's what I have to hope. They make me discard. Okay, that works too, I guess. I guess that works too. Oh, I didn't even see that. Well, I don't... Oh, that... Okay. I don't know if I could have won this game. Probably not. Alright. Yeah. So I eat an angel. I go to 6. Then I draw a removal for the Greasefang. GG. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was in the cards for me to win that game, honestly. I don't think it was in the cards for me. What a Chariot is the plan here. Really? You just turn into a control deck, I guess. They really play a budget mana base, which is terrible for Greasefang. With Greasefang, you really have to have a good mana base that makes the deck a lot better. Kill my guy, that's unfortunate. But they didn't find a land at least, I guess. Yeah, I'll just make a shark here. They found a chariot though. It's fairly obvious that they don't have anything. So I'm just gonna make the Titan. Like, no priority. So I wanna make a 4/4. Put a shield counter on something. The Titan? Tile player gains 5? Or I guess just a Kiki. We also have Boseiju up in case they go for the combo. Okie dokie, that wasn't so difficult. Alright, let's go again, I guess. Yeah, maybe boarding out Lukka is wrong. Maybe Chariot really is the clunky thing. And Shark Typhoon has cycling and it's flashy, so that's nice with all the... Oof. Just a spell pierce to interact. I don't think I want to keep this. Okay. We have a Soul Guide Lantern and a Fire Prophecy. I think I'm keeping. Just hoping to find lands. They're discarding Grizzly Salvage? That's... Like, what the heck? That's like one of your best cards. That's crazy to me. What, like, in what world would you do that? I can't even imagine a world where you do... Like, the hand has to be the absolute nuts then, I guess. What, are they going for a beatdown plan? I don't know what's going on. Again, Grizzly Salvage should have been. What's happening? In what world? This is like so good in your deck. I'm so confused. Okay, I see. They're just going for the beats. And that's gonna succeed, unfortunately for me. Maybe I should have just Fire Prophesied one of these fiends. I wanted to go cancel. Yeah, I should have just killed one of these guys. I messed up there. I shouldn't be at 12. Played a little fast. I was like so confused by that. I should have figured out that this was what's going to happen. They're just gonna kill me fairly. But if I find Transmog, I'm gonna be alright. Hopefully. Now it's exactly 9 damage. So if I would have killed, if I would have Fire Prophesied the Raffine's Informant last turn, I would have been fine probably against the Grease Fang here. Okay, they don't have a Grease Fang, so it's not 9 damage. It's just no, wait a minute. I'm talking nonsense. It would have been a 12 and it would have been 11 damage. So I would have gone to 1. Okay. I need to basically find Transmog, untapped land. Could be difficult. Okay. That doesn't cut it. Maybe they don't block. We can hope. I haven't even made the math. I don't know if this is enough. I make a 4-4, gain 5, go to 7. I guess it's enough. Okay. You gotta. That draw was really good. I mean, they played well. I missed land drops and they just absolutely destroyed me. Nicely done, opponent. GG's. That game 1 was weird. Really weird. This hand works. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, Chariot, boarding out Chariot against Greasefang. Yeah, I guess I get it. Like, you can't really have a 4-drop that's not super high impact. Not a Greasefang deck. Oh, it's so boring. Don't want to play this matchup all the time. But I guess it's one of the more important matchups in the format, so knowing it inside and out is good. I should have just shocked there, actually. They already have everything they need. Soaring. So, Corpse Churn. Not taking the land, they're a little greedy, I mean, it's, you could say. Alright, you got it. Both. You already played 3 Witherbloom command. You have the 4th. You just want to mill cards? I don't know what's going on. They already have Behelion in the bin. I don't know why they're attacking. Maybe they just have the 4th Witherbloom command. No, they don't. They just threw away their Stitcher for no reason. What was the reason to throw away your Stitcher there? I don't get it. Interesting. I kind of like everything in my hand, honestly. Could have discarded the shark, I guess. Shark and Chariot is also a nice pair combination. Where you just copy big flying sharks.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Could make a treasure. God, cast Shark Typhoon. The jump blocking.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Okay. Gonna make a shark as a 2/2 here. Then maybe I find a card that I want to cycle away with the prophecy, like a land, exactly. You got it. Hello. Can't cast you though. Oh, you can copy. Oh yeah, that's a really sick combo too. You can make copies with the reflection, then copy them with Chariot and keep them forever. Okay, let's do this. Stone takes 4, 6, 10. I want to have lethal next turn. So if they draw Greasefang, they actually can win. Maybe. Yeah, likely. I mean, yeah, if they draw Greasefang, I don't draw an answer. I can still lose this game. Or like one can stay away would do it. This Greasefang deck is scary. But I guess they drew a land. Okay, we got the game 1. That's the one we're definitely unfavored, so I'm happy to get that one. What else? Oh, Akroan War. Bye, Akroan War. If this deck catches up and the Greasefang deck stays popular, Weathered Runestone wouldn't be so bad. But the problem is that the Greasefang deck is just so good at destroying, like, Rest in Peace, Weathered Runestone, all these permanent graveyard hate pieces. They just don't care. Cling to Dust is pretty good against Greasefang. You exile their Parhelion upon them targeting it with Greasefang, and you get to draw a card. And I guess Leyline also does the trick. So Leyline is a little bit more difficult to remove for them because it doesn't cost CMC 2 or less, so Witherbloom command can't hit it. Technically playable, but a little bit on the weak side. I got a Boseiju to buy me 1 turn against the Greasefang. I just hope they, you know, they don't they respect my open mana and they play around things. That would be nice. Whoa. That's a sideboard card I haven't seen before. Very interesting. Okay, I guess I cycle this for 2. If I don't find a counter or Fire Prophecy, I will have to Boseiju the Sovereign, and then I play Lukka, make a Titan. You know, we'll see from there. Oh no, it enters the battlefield. Okay, never mind, right. Forgot that, yeah, it just does... in my mind, for a second, I thought it would just be when it attacks 3 damage. Okay, I mean, that was that. Alright. GG. Greasefang is very powerful, but it also relies on Greasefang. It doesn't, like, it can just play the fair game, I guess. It can just play the fair game. Fiend's Informant into Bribe Tracker, into Esika's Chariot, into Sky Sovereign. I don't know, my opening hands have been absolutely trash. Mulliganing a lot with this deck. Boardsies here would be brutal. I'm gonna have to see for the first time, making an appearance. On the Greasefang. Portable hole. We'll dig into 5, really painful here. Not having cards to discard. Kind of just want everything. If they have a Chariot, I want to make disappear. I guess if they have a Chariot, I'm just gonna Careful Cultivation. Maybe I just have to discard both of these? They don't have a vehicle yet. I mean... Nah, just gonna discard the Prophecy, I think. Okay. Guess I could have discarded the cultivation too. It's like ultimately I already get a creature next turn for the transmog. So again, I can get a Titan out, and then I have Reflection plus Titan against Pahelion. It's pretty good. Alright, I think that's gonna be good enough for me. If I have a removal spell here, that wouldn't be good for me. But hey. I guess they do. They're bluffing. They're just bluffing. They just wanna troll me. They don't have anything, no. They just wanted to troll me. Both angels on the Lukka.
Next time you won't be so lucky.
Yeah, I think this is good. This way they have to block, but they can't double block my original Titan. So they block the Rhino with the Angel maybe, or jump block, I don't know. And then I Transmogrify my Titan post-combat. I mean, maybe I should have just gained 5. That would have been safer, I guess. I don't know, I don't think I can die here, but... Yeah, gaining 5 would have been safer, actually. Yeah, for sure. That was a misplay. I should have just gained 5. I don't know what I was thinking. I played a little too fast. Yeah. Gaining 5, I should. Yeah, that was just stupid. Like, if they double block my Titan, they lose 100%. And I have lethal next turn anyways, 100%, so... I should just gain... Should be at 22 right now. If they win if they have a removal for my Titan and a way to... get Alien in the graveyard at the same time. Then they have 5, 9, exactly 17 damage. Yeah, that would be really sad. But hey, I should win this game at all times.
This is my
Yeah.
home, and I don't appreciate it. Would drop it.
But it looks like we're winning. It's not enough. Well, you have 1 mana answer to my Titan. Which I don't think exists. But there you can see the power of Titan plus Reflection, or just this deck, what it can do. I mean, and with Yorion, you can flick a Titan 2. Yeah. I don't know if you're like... You're not super far ahead against Greasefang. Oops. It's close, I think. It's really close. Depends who's on a draw, who's on a play, and but yeah, you get game. I mean, this Temur deck really strives against Rakdos. I want to get paired against Rakdos. Then yeah, Spirits matchup isn't as bad, I think, either. Spirits doesn't have that many counter spells, and you have lots of cheap removal. Shark Typhoon is very good against Spirits. You have like Spell Pierce, Make Disappear to interact with their counter magic 2 or whatever they may do. And you have the Hornet Queen post board, which is like lights out for the deck. Okay. I can work with this. Yeah. On the draw. Oh, looks like we're playing against Rakdos. Whatsies, okay. They're probably not happy seeing this hand. I mean, 2 lands is also fine, I guess. Maybe it's too many. But really what I'm missing is land drops, ultimately. Could have returned Yorion there. It's not unreasonable. Instead of... I'm gonna make it 1/1 Shark here. Could also Fire Prophecy, but that wouldn't work out so well mana-wise. They just concede. I mean, I do understand that. I think my hand was very, very good against what they had, so I get it. I get it. All right. Okay, bring in this, that, and Banky Boy. Apparently cut all of those, which is interesting. What if you fall behind a little bit? I'm worried. I'm on a draw. I like my prophecies, I think. But that was the game plan of the team to cut the 3 damage spells. Again, I worked with the Worlds team for standard mostly, so I don't have like super deep insight. But yeah, on a draw, I feel like the deck already has an incredible late game, so you don't necessarily need something like Bankbuster. Yeah. I mean, the more I think about it, I think you could get by without having Bankbuster in your sideboard. But it comes in against control decks, but control is just like nobody plays it. And then it comes in against random mid-range decks, but random mid-range decks, they're already your best matchups. Your deck's incredible against them. All your 2/4s, Yorion. I mean, yeah. It's like a neat one-off, I get it, but between Shark Typhoon, Omen of the Sea, Fable, Chariot, you know, you got all the good stuff already. It's not something you're lacking. It'd be cool if there would be a creature you could fetch that would instantly win you the game against Greasefang. Something that exiles. I mean, there must be something, like a coma, I guess. Right, coma can just tap. Yeah, coma is pretty good. It's not unreasonable to just play this deck and play coma in the main. Titan is a bit better when you're behind, because your reach creature gains life, has more immediate impact than coma. Coma just, wins the game in the long run. Always. But it doesn't gain you life. So I can see scenarios against, and it's not good with Fable or Yorion. Although Yorion you can sacrifice, which is funny. But yeah, I can see scenarios where you're playing against especially Sacrifice, and they have like Oven Cat going. And you really need that Titan to destroy the Oven and to gain you those life points. And then to even win the game by flickering the Titan again and gaining more life and then racing them. And with Coma, yeah, against Sacrifice I can't see it really. But against Greasefang I can. So you could put Coma at a sideboard against Greasefang. Wouldn't hate that. And I guess you would bring it in against Control as well, right? Likely. Okay, my opponent's just roping to death. That's too bad. Alright, the Rakdos mid-range matchup is so good, as you can tell, that my opponent concedes on turn 4 and now just roped me out in this last game. Yeah, I mean, that's all I wanted to show you, I suppose. This deck is very good. It's one of the better decks in the format, and if you like this sort of controlling, this deck is technically like a combo deck, right? But it has a lot of game to it. It has these interaction spells early on, it has counter spells. You can morph into a control deck. You're like have a mid-range plan. You have a combo plan. There's a lot to this deck, and it's very hard to attack therefore as well, because people keep up their fatal pushes. You can just outgrind them with like accruing more and more value with Yorions and Chariots and stuff. And if they try to attack you very fast, you can combo, boom, put a Titan into play. So this deck is very strong, has game against basically every deck in the format. And yeah, happy to have played against you. Coma Cosmos Serpent. That is an interesting one to consider for the future. Let me know, guys, what you think about more Explorer content. I think I'm going to do a little bit more Standard and more Explorer in the next weeks before Brothers War arrives. And yeah, just let me know what you feel about that. And thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.